Hey everybody, it's Melissa. It is, let's see, what day is it? Friday. And I've been in here in my office messing around today. And I thought, I'm going to do something off this new plate. These plates are so cute. I've already did an opening, so I've swatched the polishes and stuff. These are the new ones from the Manny by Me for May, which are the kitty cats, and then this one's the doggos. There's a corgi right here, which I think I'm gonna do on just this nail, just to practice a little bit. He's laying down there and got that cute little butt that's always white, I think. I don't have corgis, so I don't know. There, and then they've got some of the cutest things, like the Goodest Pup. Tell your dog I said hi. Can I pet that dog? Y'all, this is like, y'all can tell I'm Southern, right? So there's a reel, I think everybody has had to have seen it, honestly. If you haven't, I don't know where to, it's everywhere. And it's so cute. It's a bear, and it looks like they're in the Smokies, which is not far from us. And this is a black bear there, and there's this little girl, and she's saying, can I pet that dog? And the way she just keeps saying it. Oh, that worked good, didn't it? She just keeps saying, can I pet that dog? You know, and the way she says dog is adorable. Yeah, stamping polish doesn't usually work well for me. That's why I usually always paint it. Look at that. It has something on it anyway. So let me just let's start over. This is coconut. And obviously I don't do very well at stamping polish. Plus this had something on, I don't even know what. I should get a better one to start with, but since I'm just playing around here, I figure this will do. This will do. Okay, so this is coconut. So pretty. Perfect for, like, if you don't want white, you want a little soft color, and it's fairly decently over black. I mean, you can see it somewhat. So I'm gonna use that as my background. And so the colors in there were chalk and tippy taps. So, you know, I feel like I see corgis that are this color, but this makes me think of, now I'm gonna have to pull up a corgi. Hold on a minute, because I feel like, I'm not sure which one. I feel like they could be either color, and I have even seen some that are tricolor, but I'm just gonna pull up a corgi and see which color it leans to. Let's see. Well, none of these are those colors. Let's see. Pull some more up. Okay, well, more towards this, it looks like, in these photos anyway, that I'm looking at. Okay, so yeah, they're just like, you know, something like this. You could even use something else. Let me see if I, oh gosh, let's see if I got something else over here that's closer. This one might be even better. Let's see. It's a little bit different. This one's called catnip. But yeah, this looks a little bit more like the corgi. So I thought I would just stamp him. I'm just playing around today anyway, so I'm just gonna stamp it. And then I thought I might attempt to reverse stamp that image, and then just put it on here and just see how cute we can make it. And then I'll send a picture of it to Chris's boss if it turns out well. If not, she'll never know it existed. Oh my gosh. Now my sticky stamper station is buried, so let me unbury it. Stuff's gonna fall. You're gonna hear stuff crash probably. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I can bring in a little bit closer. I don't want to get too much because I want y'all to stay. I want to stay in frame so y'all can see. Ready. So let's see if we can pick up this cute little thing here with catnip, of all things. This does remind me of a corgi though. So where's my scraper card? Over here. Not conveniently located. Obviously I don't prepare for anything. So that felt like it might not pick up well, and it didn't. The card is dirty. That's exactly what's wrong with it. Okay. I could feel it like not making contact with the, so you can, I like to use just a clothespin actually. So let's try again. Let's see if this is any better. I think it's very warm. It's very warm in my office. Everything is drying super duper fast. And then the air just kicked on, so I've got double the stuff going on. For some reason it just looks so, okay. Let me give him a good look here. He's so darn little. It's so hard to see with old eyes. Oh, 58-year-old eyes, y'all. Okay, let's see. There he is. There's his little butt cheeks that are white. So I've got to look at the image on here because to be able to see what to put white on here. And on here it looks like their face is like kind of in the middle is white. Can y'all see how little this is? Like, I mean, seriously, little baby's small. I'm trying to even see. Yeah, he's tiny, tiny. You know what? We're like, stop it. Just stop that right now. You stop that. I'm gonna get a darker color to stamp him in. How about we pick him up with acorn? Right here. And see if that helps be able to differentiate the colors a little bit. Instead of black. That way it won't be quite so harsh. Okay, I can see that better. That's a good thing. That's always better if you can see it. That makes a big difference. Okay, all right. So I can see his little butt cheeks there, and I'll try to put a little bit of white on his ears and maybe his muzzle. Oh my goodness. I'm sweating, y'all. I don't usually do this. I don't usually do tiny reverse stamping. This little guy's tiny. I mean, maybe not for a lot of y'all, but for me, he is tiny. And not knowing the breed, I'm not exactly sure. Get my little things out here. Every time I say, I'm gonna remember which one is the littlest one, because that way I can just search by by color, and every time I put it back in here and think, oh, I forgot to look. I think it's this blue one. I believe it is the blue one. Did y'all see that? That was like seriously directly sprayed onto the the brush, which is a no-no. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Okay, let's get some white on him. Shouldn't take much. He's so little. He just needs his little butt cheeks colored in right here. I mean, they're so little, y'all. A dotting tool will work as well. Yeah, he's gonna definitely be mostly the catnip color because he's so tiny. Am I brain? Yes, I am. But he's so little, so tiny. There's no way I can get to that nose. Absolutely, positively, no way. Wouldn't even try if I could. Too little. But he would be cute, just stamped anyway. So I have acetone out. Always dangerous for me to have any acetone anywhere around, but I need it because I need to put some fur on him. So let's see. I want to let him, he doesn't have a collar on. I think that's his neck. We shall see. This may be a total, absolute total fail. You can always flip it over and see what it's going to look like once you get started here. It's best to have a very light touch when you're doing this. You can also use the dotting tool if you've got like a large area. Everything is drying up so fast in here. Not sure what he's gonna look like, y'all, to be honest, when he gets stamped on there. We've got to let him dry for just a little bit. So we got to go over top of his little white butt cheeks we just did. Yeah, it's getting very, so see, that's getting very, very kind of thick looking. It maybe doesn't look all that thick, but in my brush you can see it is. So it's always worth it just to put out another drop, because you can see that it's just starting to want to drag, and that will make it a whole, see how much better that looks. Always making sure I'm in frame. That brown dollop had already dried, and it looks like there's a piece of it's just a loose hair on this brush because I'm so hard on everything. Wonder if his little feet are white. I think they are. Oh well. Maybe I will go back in. Let's see. That white is long past being wet. Let's see. Sorry for my sniffling. Those of you who have been around it long enough know that I have allergies. My husband's in there. We've been off. He has been on vacation this week. Y'all, it has been the worst week. It's been terrible. We started off the week with doctor appointments. Monday, let's see, what do we have Monday? A dentist appointment Monday, I think. And then Tuesday, an eye appointment. And then, yep, see, it's already dry again. So we went to the eye appointment, did all that, and it was like a late lunch. It was like about 3:30 or 4. Husband and I stopped and got Mexican. It was just like a nice afternoon. We never go out and eat. We just, eat at home most of the time. And so we had a nice lunch and thought, this was a good day, and we were on our way home, or actually we were on our way to get my ring sized. That's what we were going to do. My clatter ring is too big and I need to get it sized. So there he is. We'll see what he looks like when we stamp him, but he looks cute. You'll see him. So I don't know what her dog's names are. If I did, I would put them on here. She's got more than one, though. I do know that. So anyway, we are going from the Mexican restaurant to the ring place. Like I said, we gotta let him dry, which shouldn't take long. And we get past, I live in the country, y'all. I live in the mountains, but there are cities here in the mountains. So we were in the city part. And we had just passed over a big bridge that's at a dam. And so it was 4-lane highway and a middle lane. And 2 deer tried to decide that was the best moment in their life to cross the road. And one of them got hit immediately and, was like instantly deceased, and it was sad. I don't like to see anything get killed or, anything like that. But in the country here, people hit deer all the time. And we live in the mountains, at the foothills of the mountains. So I'm always looking for deer because they're everywhere here. But we were out in the city. I was thinking, nah, and then I see these 2 crazy deer trying to cross the road, the 4-lane highway. I'm thinking, these crazy deer. So my husband was driving my car, her name is Jolene. I drive an orange Subaru Crosstrek, and I bought it in 2020, and it's only got 14,000 miles on it. And it's always clean. It's my baby. I've got personalized tags. You know how it is when you have your favorite car. So we are not far from Dollywood. You gotta have a Jolene, So, but anyway, we're going, and that deer, my husband, it was coming over into our lanes of traffic, and I was like trying to look for it. I couldn't see the thing, and so I'm gonna apply. This is dry. I'm gonna apply some oily bonder on here. You want something like a sticky base or something on here to help the image come off. It probably would come off without it, but I'm not going to take that chance. I want it to come off. I don't want it to stick, so this stays sticky. The sticky base coat they make, Maniology makes, I've never used it, but I know that there's like this really like window of time that you have to hit to get it just right, and oily will stay sticky. It just does. It stays sticky, so I like it. So to use for transferring. So anyway, the deer inevitably chose my vehicle to not run into, but jump up and crash through the front windshield. And push it in it broke it completely. And you think that you might be able to see something, but when they do that, it's just got that like shatter-free glass, so it's just like, and we can't see anything. My husband finally got the car off the side of the road. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I started crying over my silly car, and but yeah, it's been like, I think it's going to be all told about $8,000 worth of damage. No airbags went off because the deer came through the windshield. It jumped that high. And this is a true fact. The white-tailed deer is the most dangerous animal in the United States as far as deaths to humans, causing car accidents and things like that. I do know people who have hit them on motorcycles and things like that, have not survived. So Isn't that crazy? A deer. I mean, this was not even a, like, this was like a, probably a doe. I mean, it wasn't a huge one, but it almost, if it had come a little bit further, it would have came through into my lap, and that would have not been good. So like I said, no airbags went off or anything. So we got to put something for this little guy, and I'm trying to think. I want to use that, the Goodest Pup. I think that is adorable, which is right here. And if I put him down this way, I can put Pup at the bottom. So let's check tacky. It is tacky. Okay, now let's check this to make sure it's dry. How long have I been talking? 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. For one nail, y'all. Well, I never know what I'm going to do, so okay. There we go. In honor of Chris's boss and her gang of dogs, I'm going to move it down just a little bit. There we go. My husband's in there on the phone. Oh, that. There we go. He may be on the phone with her right now. Let's go. Oh, it's cute. Look at that little thing. So if I would have used black, it might have shown up better. I'm going to use black. There's some footprints here. There's that, the Goodest Pup. That definitely will be done in this dark, let's do it in this dark brown that we picked it up with, which was, that's catnip. I swear I thought I got acorn out, but yeah, I didn't. Well, that explains why that's not as dark as I thought it was. But, oh well. Okay, let's see. We're going to pick this up right here. And I'm going to pick up the Goodest at first and take off Pup. Because I want, let's do it in a color. Let's see what's I've got over here. What do I have? I used to have a bunch of them over here. And I took them back to my desk. That's navy. Got blue. Got this really bright color. I got purple. I don't know. Let's use. Have you ever indecisive like that's? I hope one of hers is a girl because I'm gonna use this or orange. Wish y'all were here with me to decide. Maybe orange. Orange might look better. Okay, so let's pick up. Man, I was having a bad day when I was doing that. Look here, I was so everywhere. Okay, the Goodest I need to pick up first because I'm gonna do it in two goes, hopefully. Yeah, I hear him. Yeah. Oh, y'all, if you know, you know. Okay, let's see. The Goodest. We're gonna put it off to the side right here. The Goodest. I hope you can see it. And then we're gonna put Pup down here at the bottom. So cute. These are such cute little plates. So Maniology has a contest every month for, or they've started, and this month's theme is mermaids, which I was expecting it to be summery coming up. So I've been toying around with what I might want to do. Pup right here. Okay, the Goodest little pup ever. And I want to pick up some of those little footprints. And my husband's loud. Yeah, he knows I'm in here. It doesn't matter to him. He doesn't care. He don't care. Him don't care at all. Listen. And they say women talk a lot. Don't even get me started. Okay. So let's get these. So again, that scrape was like, ugh. Let's see what picks up from it. Because again, the air is on. Not anything good. Nothing good came from that. I can, gosh, everything is just like so dry. Let me clean this again. I got a whole bunch of cards over here. I don't know why I keep just using the same one. Okay, let's see. One of those bigger ones might be better, but I'd like to use the little ones. So anyway, my car is in the shop waiting to be put back together, and it's going to be a while. Like probably at least 6 weeks. Those paw prints just, I'm going to pick up that big one. Actually, I wonder if it'll pick up. Yeah. Still wet enough to. Yeah, and the car they gave me, and I have nothing against the Nissan Altima, but it's just so unlike my car. I just can't with it, y'all. And the signal lights are so loud that I'm just like, honestly, this had to be made for senior citizens, because they will like deafen you. They're that loud. They're so loud. So, I hope there's nobody out there going, I drive an Altima. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying they have some loud signal lights. You can't accidentally leave them on, that's for sure. Let's get one more of these little ones and put it over here, because I don't like to leave things in 2s. I like to do in 3s. Excuse me for sniffing again. Need to be using a smaller stamper. That would help. Edit out what, I don't know what he's saying. And there, he works for the government. I hope he doesn't say anything too much. Okay, so now my Smirnoff base coat is, where is it? It's actually in the Subaru, or it's in the stash of stuff that was in there. Let me see if I've got another one. I'm not sure though. I have the aqua topper. So what you want to do right now, because it looks kind of like, now if you want to wait till it's completely dry, you can, and then apply a top coat. But what normally you do right here is you get your Smirnoff smudge free. I always say Smirnoff. Maybe I'm thinking of Smirnoff, but anyway, smudge free top coat, and you just paint over it. It just makes it all come together, and then you let that dry, and then you put your top coat on, your final top coat. So here he is, this little Corgi looking up, and it would have been cute if I'd have got his nose, but honestly that is the tiniest little thing. But the Goodest Pup, some little paw prints, and this little white button tail, and so there you go, guys, and we'll hang out and do another one off of here, another couple images off of here on these another day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and if you haven't liked or subscribed, I would love it if you did. I will see you later. You never know when I'm going to pop back up. Y'all have a great weekend.